Townhall, I don't know the number, 2026. Here we go. Sometimes that last one you nail.
Hi, Kelly from way far away gave me a look. It must have carried.
I love it. That was a great one. It's called a grita, right?
That's what I call it. I don't know what it's officially called. I mean, grita means to yell, right?
I don't know. It's your grita.
We should get some feedback. What should we call it? If it's not a grita, what is it?
All right, we'll get to that in a second. Remind me about feedback as we go through this.
Okay.
All right. So, but we can't break tradition. Remember, Townhall's here for all of us to communicate, to stay connected.
That's right.
To bring out relevant topics around AHL and what's going on. And we know, look, we're all connected as one big family here. It's part of our core values, but a lot of us are working alone. So this is our chance to communicate and stay connected. But
Agreed.
We can't go off script and not have a dad joke.
Okay. I got one that was given to me by my daughters.
Oh,
so
wow.
I don't know if you're going to get this one.
I don't ever get them, unfortunately.
Okay. What do you call the number 7 when the number 7 is ill?
7 is ill.
Yeah.
6.
6, 7. Sorry.
So I am so old. I've heard about it, but I still don't know
Oh
what
man,
it is.
I think all the adults have done a great job. All the parents have done a great job using it all the time that the kids don't think it's cool anymore. So I think it's over. I think 6, 7 is over.
What?
I don't know. Nobody knows what it
Nobody
is.
knows.
Nobody knows. I don't know where it came from. I've heard some stories, but man, oh man, did it take it. Like I have 2 kids, 9, 12. It was everything for like a month. And now, the parents, we do it, and the kids look so disgusted with us. They're like, stop it. That was so last year.
Was it a really, really young kid thing? Was it a teenage
It was
kid?
all of them. It was like the kindergartners through like the 8th grades. It was like a big deal. And it was just a joke. I don't know what it meant. I don't know why we did it, but.
Yeah, that one missed me entirely.
Yeah.
I mean, it just
Every
just
parent.
hit me enough that I'd heard about
Got it. You weren't in like the kid loop, so you weren't exposed to it as often as I was. Yeah.
No.
It was a big deal.
I think it was like I caught it on some Jimmy Fallon thing. I'm like, what is 6, 7? Like, what? So there it is. I'm
There it
humbling
is.
myself for being totally dorky in front of the entire company.
No comment.
No comment. Fair enough.
I'm the one that came up with the joke.
It was a good joke. Hole in One's still my favorite.
Okay, good.
But it's a good joke. I heard one, but it was more of like anyway, I'll share it with you afterwards.
Okay.
It's supposed to go over the head of the kids, but you could be telling it to adults without dirty language or any.
Like every Pixar movie?
Exactly.
Cool.
All right. So I guess we're gonna tweak this part of it. I said, help me, remind me to come back to feedback,
Okay.
Q&A, staying connected, communicating,
Right.
bringing about relevance. Tell them what we're gonna do moving forward as a concept to try.
Sure. There was a great idea that was thrown up that we should gather questions from everybody on the team and basically put them in a hat and pull out 3 questions and have a chance for you and I to be up here and answer those questions on the spot and give the team a chance to hear what we have to say.
I mean, that's really cool, right?
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it needs to be more interactive, right?
Yeah.
We need to give everybody, all the audience, a chance to kind of drive what we're talking about. The whole point, like you said, is for us to communicate what's going on. And so we need to hear from our people. And if they have questions, how do we get those questions to us and how can we answer them quickly? So it'll be a good thing that we're doing. So next month, right?
Yep.
When we do the town hall, you guys get your questions in. And then James will read them off to us on the next town hall.
Beautiful.
Love it.
Beautiful.
It'll be fun.
So that'll be in April. We've just had our Ides of March. We just had St. Patty's Day.
I think you love that phrase.
I do. I found it. I just love it. But time's flying by, and the market is this month
God,
alone,
man.
just goofy. I mean,
Just when we thought we were going to get some relief. I mean, rates are starting to inch down. We're like, all right, here it comes. Are we going to have a refinance boom? What's going to happen? And then, wow.
I mean, war,
War,
inflation,
inflation,
oil,
oil.
I mean, it was $6.44
Yeah.
per gallon of gas in California. So for all those of you who hate on California, here's your chance to really hate while you're like up to $2.90 a gallon.
It's unreal.
$6.44 for unleaded fuel in California today.
It's gross.
So, and then mortgage rates, right?
Right.
So, although today happens to be the day, I know you guys will see this later, but we're done trying to play that this is release day and all those goofy things. But you know, there's a little bit of a ceasefire. Like there's some talks. We're kind of maybe
Changing the strategy.
figuring it out.
Yeah, I really don't know. I'm trying to pay attention. You know, it seems like one week we're leaving, the next week we're asking for $200 billion to continue on. I just see more volatility, right?
Yeah. Well, it's not ugly, or it's ugly, right? War is ugly, and it's not fun, and it's, you know, we're probably being overly selfish thinking about mortgage rates during this time, but let's hope they figure it out.
Yeah, because my biggest fear is, you know, I think of how World War I became, right? A world war, and I just think like there's the perfect opportunity for other allies to join, and that would be the worst thing I could ever imagine. So I'm just kind of sitting back saying, please, whatever this is going to be, don't be that.
Let's get over it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want it to be that.
But this team, right, so here we sit just past the Ides of March. I'm going to bring it up again. And January, February was tumultuous.
If we're going to find the silver lining, to quote Jamie Geltzo, it was better than the years past, January,
Okay.
February, right? And we have great momentum.
And our pipeline is back to almost
Bigger than it's ever been. Yeah.
So-
And I want to give a shout out because we never really talk about retail. They had incredible opens last week, you know, and I think it was a good month in general for them as far as production with opens. So
great.
keep pushing.
Yeah.
Keep pushing.
Great job. Great job.
Yeah.
And so things are good.
Things are good. I mean, we have high expectations, right?
We do.
And we like to carry a certain standard.
We do.
And sometimes, you know, the market doesn't help us.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes the economy doesn't help us.
No.
And sometimes the president doesn't help us.
No.
But, you know, we got to keep holding that standard and keep pushing forward because that's who we are.
That's true.
I love Nick Saban, and that was one of his big things is like, you know, you got to focus on the standard.
And he sets the standard, right?
And he sets the standard, yeah.
I know you've given me some of his quotes that really that have inspired me. You know, it's like, and if you don't want to live with those standards, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
But you're not playing football.
Now Nick Saban.
you're play somewhere else.
But like,
It's kind of the same thing as Wooden, right? Some of these
Yeah.
coaches that have been analogous for business is they set standards and that was it.
that was it.
Period.
That was it. And then they were looking for everybody to engage and hold the standard.
Right. And so we have faith.
That's right.
We have our culture, and it's all about all of you guys, and it's there purposefully.
That's right.
It is our secret sauce. So standards, we could probably screw down and ratchet down a
Well, I
little
mean,
bit. but-
that's a perfect segue because one of the big initiatives that we finally have started, it probably kicked off about a week ago, was ICE BI. So ICE is the parent company of Encompass,
Okay.
and BI being business intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that we haven't had is transparency. And so if you recorded every town hall and you went back and watched them all, you'll probably hear me talk about what we need more of is transparency, more transparency. So we're working really hard right now to take this new tool and create more visibility with these reports so that everybody can see, you know, what we're doing and how we're doing it. Because I feel like if there was more visibility, there'd be more trust. And there's more trust, there'd be more confidence, and then there'd be more synergy. We'd all be working together to get to that end result. And so everybody know that like one of the big initiatives right now is getting that transparency out there through this type of reporting. So that should really help everybody from ops to sales, and I'm excited about it. And I'll just stay on
Go. Give us a
the tech bandwagon.
Yeah.
So we're moving away from Optimal Blue.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to probably take about a good 6 to 8 months, and we're moving to a new pricing engine called Poly.
Okay.
And that will help us, again, with our user experience, which is exciting. We are trying to make the primary bridge a better execution at the end. So we're currently working on moving all the documents that are drawn through RavDocs, which is a vendor,
Okay.
into Encompass, right? Same thing at the one-time close, so that we're only relying on 2 vendors. And so you'd have all your primary bridge inside Encompass, so you no longer would have a delay in drawing those documents. In addition to that, we're building an API into our platform for all of our RTL docs, so they don't have to, transpose information from Encompass into another system.
Smart.
So that will help. What else do I got?
Well, we'll save the biggest for last, but I think you're working on Galaxy stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we bought the AI team, so we're trying to always think about how can we create more automation in everything we do. So one of the things that's kind of been out there for a while is how can we be this advanced but still use papers when we're onboarding a new broker. So we're actively working with the team to develop our own proprietary tool so that we can send it out through Optify, and create a process that's completely online for the brokers so they can fill out the application, upload the documents, and it interacts directly with Encompass and then communicates to Optify with the status of where that application's at, all it through approval and credentials. So that would be something that's coming out down the road, but we're working on it, and it's something that a lot of the leaders within TPO have asked for. So looking forward to delivering on that.
And then the big one,
The big one.
We haven't had an update. So
No,
probably,
that's a
give
good call.
us an update, the biggest tech project we've undertaken
Right.
as it relates to the acquisition of SAF, and coming out with an actual product that
Yes.
we use amongst other things. But if you focused on you have taken a couple different twists and turns. You spent some time in account management, like people may know. You spent a lot of time with me in tech development. Give everybody a little bit of update, how that product's going. We call it the EDSCR.
Yep.
And how's it coming along, and where are we at as of middle of March? And
Yeah. So I think the first thing that's happened that's great is that you have two different companies, two different sets of leaders, ideas coming together. So I think now we've gotten to that place where there's trust and there's confidence and there's alignment, there's collaboration. So that's something that you never really account for that can always slow things down that we've overcome. So that's great. To make things really simple for me and for the audience, just understand what the EDSCR is a product. I like to think of it as 5 phases. And then once we're done with the development of the EDSCR, I think our next step, and this is always subject to change, but our next step would be to grow that into all of our products, right? Take all of our products and find a way to add them to the digital platform. And then ultimately for our TPO group, how can we take that suite of products, that lending as a service in a box, and deliver it to our brokers and to our partners? And so we're basically at that first place where we're trying to develop the EDSCR and think of it as 5 phases. And the first phase is really about taking that borrower, bringing them into our digital platform through the application process, and then dropping them off in setup after disclosures have been generated. Mm-hmm. And then phase 2 will be, let's move them all the way through setup and generate approval. Phase 3, okay, we have an approval, how do we work through those conditions and get it clear to close? Phase 4, how do we automate all the closing documents? And then phase 5, where do we find the efficiencies in automation and funding? And then once we've done that, we'll obviously go back and fine tune everything and make sure that it's living up to our standard as we talked about, but then we'll have an EDSCR, which is basically our ability to take a DSCR loan, put it on the digital platform, and utilize AI and automation throughout the entire process. And the goal is, hey, once we're here, the majority of our loans will be able to close in 5 days.
Love it.
Yeah. And again, I think we touch on this a lot, and it's something that you touched on a lot when we first introduced the merger with SAF was, we're not trying to remove people from the process.
No.
We're just trying to have high technology, and there'll always be a need for high touch, but how can we utilize what we do already and do it better? And how do we give someone the ability to do more with the time that they have, increase their capacity, and get rid of all the tasks that are laborious and mundane so they can use what makes them special, their mind, to help us get more loans done.
Yeah, said another way is just, we're still in the caveman era for mortgages, right? We haven't changed our tools, we haven't changed our systems, and we haven't really changed the process by which a loan is manufactured in
Not at all.
30, 40 years.
Long time.
So, yes, there's been some technology. We have loan origination systems, or we have some pieces, but we really haven't built a whole new, innovative way to do this. And so it's exciting to sit on these meetings and start questioning the very basic stuff about send me your income doc. Well, what if you didn't have to do that?
Right.
What if you really just didn't have to do that?
Well, that's why I love the analogy of let's not build a faster racehorse. Let's build a race car. And like you're talking about transitions, I mean, when they brought on AUS, like it really probably changed
man, I can't
the,
even
the,
imagine.
the ability for people to do loans and the confidence of doing loans, right? And so I think we're at that stage now. With AI, we can have that type of level of transition.
It's so exciting.
I agree.
You know, it's like, and I'm a super impatient person.
Yeah, it's like Christmas. It's like in December 24th for 3 months. We just need to get there.
Well said. Yeah, it's Christmas Eve, Groundhog Day.
Could you imagine waking up every day thinking it's going to be Christmas morning and
Yes,
it's
I
still
can,
Christmas
that's what I'm
Eve?
doing. That's what I'm doing. Well, so thank you. That was tech, that was product. I mean, that's really just a massive product.
I got one little nugget that I want to
Okay.
share. So coming out April 1st, and it's kind of been leaked a little bit, but a nice little twist to our primary bridge product. We're going to treat the departing residents as a non-owner occupied property.
Okay, so Dave, dumb Dave means, so that gets us through a lot of what we'll call old school Section 32 high cost stuff.
Well, you're still going to be a TRID loan, right? And you're
Right.
still going to have high cost rules, right? But
Right.
they change dramatically. And so this came about, let's give credit to credit, give credit where credit's due. At the sales rally, Ryan Golden pulled me aside and he said, have you ever thought about this? And sometimes when something's so obvious, you don't see it. But I started thinking back in my career, like you would never treat two properties as a primary residence that are closing simultaneously. And so it became more obvious, and I'm glad that he approached me and asked the question, because now it's like, well, if we know they're acquiring new property and we know we're giving a loan on a departing residence that they're not going to be in within the next 30 to 60 days, then it truly is a non-owner occupied property. So for compliance first, it's truly a non-owner occupied property. And then next, what does that mean? Well, as a non-owner, there's no rescission. So the ability to execute at closing simultaneously gets a lot easier.
I didn't think about that.
And then because it's a non-owner occupied, there's a different set of rules for high cost. And there are states, and they're still just as restrictive, but there will be some reprieve in most states and with federal laws as it's considered a non-owner occupied. So number one, we're doing it the right way. Number two, we get better execution. Number three, there will be some relaxed laws around how much fees are being charged, because I know that's been a big issue for a lot of loans coming through compliance and having to reduce fees down because of high cost laws.
Yeah, it's big. I mean, too technical for today's conversation, but does that work for simultaneous too, or it has to be in a standalone?
No, it's for simultaneous specifically. Yeah. So we want to treat the primary bridge when they're closing simultaneously, the departing residence as a non-owner occupied property.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. And then, because I think that was one of the challenges that everybody had over and over and over was it's really hard to stagger these closings and do them right.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can just have them close both loans same time, easy. So
Cool. That's a great, thank you, Ryan.
it's a great change.
It's a great change.
Yeah.
Cool. That's all
So,
blessed.
so that's the kind of feedback
Yeah.
we should get, right?
Yeah.
Because if you ever see me, pull me aside, I want to hear it. This is perfect proof that when I do hear it, I'll spend a little time, see if we can validate it. If we can, we'll make the change and we'll all get better. And that's what I want.
All right, and that is a great segue. If I pull back to sales rally, it was a chance for some people to come out to California, spend a couple, 3 days, setting goals, building business plans, talking about product, panels with best practices, all kinds of different initiatives, including just the kickoff for the year. So there's something else we do for all these new people that have joined this family.
Right.
There's something we do once a year.
Yes, we do.
Call it Roadshow. You probably heard about it. It's coming up. We don't have exact dates, but it's in August.
Right. I think it's important that we start keeping that space open.
So
Because
make
I want
sure-
everybody to come.
It's the one time, guys. If for no other reason, please. I promise you. I say this every year. I'm going to keep saying it every year. It's not work. It's not work. It's for us to connect.
Yep.
Period. And so, I'm the old grandpa in the room. I'm used to working with everybody in an office every day. So this whole COVID displaced workforce thing is still so weird to me. But it should be sunny. It should be fun. You're coming to Southern California. I know it's during family season and holiday season and all this other stuff, but it's really, really important. And so we're going to get those actual firmed up dates out to everybody as soon as we can get the logistics handled, the
Yeah.
hotels and all this stuff. It's like we're moving a little city out here. But remember, Roadshow is a really, really, really great time to connect. Remember why we all choose to do this together.
Right.
And the importance of the team, our culture, our values, and the mission we're out to achieve, right? So, so that's my plug for the Roadshow if you have anything to say.
No, you said it well.
I mean, that's our favorite time of year.
I think it's just so important to our culture, right? That we take the time and we all come together. And there's been so many relationships that have started from the Roadshow, and we want to continue that tradition. We want people to have an opportunity to meet the people that may just be a name on an email. It may be people in different departments, but when they get out here and we finally come together, we make new relationships, become meaningful, our work gets better, we get better as a company. And it, like I said, in every onboarding call, which I truly mean, if we can't have fun what we're doing, why are we doing it?
Boy, isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
Right? It is work, but you got to have some fun in there too.
Yeah, it's always going to be work, but work is less work when you're doing with people that you like and that you're connected to, that you have relationships with, that you care about. So
we like these people.
We like these people.
We really like these people. So thank you, AHL. Anything else? I mean,
You know what's funny? You just said COVID. You realize that was 6 years ago? I think today was today the official lockdown day.
Oh, you mean like essential businesses? And
Like March 23rd just sticks out to me, and that's just anyway. It's 6 years ago. We're about 6 years ago right now. Just time just keeps moving. That's the thing. Like time does not stop. It just keeps moving. So hey guys, take the time, catch your breath, enjoy what you're doing. That's the Roadshow.
Huh. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
I'd have said 3.
I still feel like 2008 was yesterday.
Well, that's true too. Incredible. That one kind of stopped me in my tracks. All right. You have any last parting thoughts or words?
I don't think so.
I don't think I do either.
A lot going on.
Yeah.
So let's recap. Production's back up where we want it to be, holding the standard. Good job, everybody. Ops, we're constantly working on our process, our work instructions, bringing on new reporting, visibility, transparency, which is going to be awesome.
Yep.
And then more technology to make our process easier, more efficient. And I think this year, like you talked about alignment a lot, for me it's been more about how do we create more visibility into what we're doing, more transparency and more accountability, so that we can build more trust and confidence with our sales staff and our brokers. So
yeah, it's the market is very competitive.
yeah,
I mean,
it is.
It's so much more competitive than it was 1 year ago today. It's almost frightening. So, getting better, getting bigger, doing all these things. It's not like even those mission statements we had have fallen away. It's just like you put that Boy Scout patch on and you keep working towards the next step, but you don't forget those.
Yeah.
Those both strategies and tactics you need to keep everybody moving.
Yeah.
Keep the business flowing. So, thank you guys. We know it's hard work, and
It is hard work, and it's never going to end.
It's never gonna end.
I mean, I know that we have a lot of work to get to our standard, but even once we get to our standard, we're going to reset our standard because we're going to be better, right? It's like
Well,
that
the competition
perpetual
will force
challenge.
us to do it.
That's right.
It's like no rest.
But I just, as an organization, I want everybody to know, like, our vision in operations is to create a predictable origination experience that's fast, simple, and gives a clear path to close. And anything that's outside of that is not our focus. Like, that's our focus. And everybody needs to be, helping each other achieve that result, because when we come together and we do, that's when we're going to finally meet our standard of operational excellence. And man, it's just going to reinforce everything we're doing as far as getting better and growing.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
Inspiring. I'm ready to go. I'll give you a long.
Let's go.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you. Welcome to spring. It's officially spring.
Wow.
And daylight savings are behind us. We're ready to go. Ready to close some loans. Ready to.
I wish
break
we'd
some
just get rid
records.
of the back and forth.
I know. That's a whole other topic. And remember the Q&As. So.
That's right.
Keep them coming. Reach out to James. Reach out to whoever's coordinating this stuff. But we'll give you instructions here in a little bit. But we're back.
We're back. Here we go. 2026. Let's make it a great year.
My name is Brad Hillary. Missouri. I am a senior loan officer here. I'm an LO2 technically. I'm located over at the Irvine office, and I live in Orange, California. I'm originally from Rancho Cucamonga, over there in the 909. Little fun fact about myself, for years in my 20s, I used to do quite a bit of open mic stand-up, and so I love to do comedy. I'm a big fan of stand-up comedy, and still do it a little bit here and there.
My name is Justin Huffman. I'm here in Gilbert, Arizona. I'm an account executive joining the team. And things I like to do for fun, I like to go hiking, I'll go kayaking, paddleboarding, and really just getting out into the desert here in Arizona and get a vacation when I can.
Hi team, my name is Cristiano Chernus. I am based in Florida. My position is account executive here. Fun fact about me, I am from Lithuania. That's a small Eastern European country by the Baltics, and I love playing tennis, spend time with my family. I do hunt and fish time to time, and I love boating since I'm in South Florida.
My name is Jackson. I'm a associate territory manager under Eric. I'm located in St. Louis, Missouri. Fun fact about me is I love Cardinal baseball, and I love the St. Louis Blues as well. Going to sports games and concerts with my friends is usually what I do in my free time.
Hello everyone, my name's Todd. I'm an account executive on Alec Finn's team here based in Chicago. As far as my hobbies, I love to ride my bike around Chicago. We have the beautiful Lakeshore Drive to go up and down along the lake, and I love to rock climb.
My name is Kay Rahim. I am based out of the Troy, Michigan location. I love it here, love my team. The culture is amazing. My title is Partner Engagement Associate. I work right under Mike Comfort, one of the best leaders I've worked for so far. Fun fact about me, let's see, I love sports, but my favorite thing in the world when it comes to what I like to do is spending time with my little man. He's 3 years old.
My name is Alasia Haney. I go by Al. I'm also an engagement associate based out of Troy, Michigan, so I work literally K's right behind me. A fun fact about me is I run 3 5Ks a week with my cattle dog. I love to cook new recipes, and trivia night on Thursdays, I never miss them. Just got first place last week. I'm super excited to be here. I like the environment of the office. We all kind of support each other, and we all kind of piggyback off of each other and pick each other up when we're down, which I can't say I've ever worked in an environment like that.
My name's Edie Lloyd. I'm an account executive. I'm based out of Scottsdale, Arizona right now, and I'm glad to be here at American Heritage Lending, and this is my 3rd week, and I think I have a couple files in, and it's gone really smooth. I'm pleasantly surprised operations-wise. Fun fact about me, I may have told this on my training, I like to ride dirt bikes and motorcycles with my family, so I ride with my grandson quite a bit.
My name is Jeff Mearshart. I'm in Michigan on Adam Anderson's team. I am a father, husband. I have 4 children. What I like to do is anything with my kids. They're all in sports. My schedule's packed, so anything I can do with them, I do. And other than that, church, anything along with church.